Hello, my name is Peter Herzberg, and I'm running for re-election to the Westland City Council. I've lived in Westland all my life, and I'm proud to call it home. After graduating from John Glenn, I went on to receive my bachelor's degree from Wayne State in finance. Growing up near Westland Mall, I watched the once thriving mall and nearby businesses turn empty. At a young age, I became very concerned about the direction our city was headed and decided that I couldn't sit on the sidelines. I wanted to be part of the discussion, so I decided to get involved. I ran for city council for the first time in 2011, but it took me another try in 2015 before I was elected. I continued attending council meetings and volunteering for several local organizations. I ran again 4 years later, and through hard work and a grassroots effort, I was able to become the youngest person ever elected in Westland at just 24 years old. 6 years have gone by fast, but I was able to learn and accomplish some great things. Along the way, I've knocked on thousands of doors and spoken to hundreds of business owners throughout our city. I've heard stories firsthand and heard what people actually want to see happen in our town. This is a crucial time for our neighborhoods and what they will look like in the future. When I raise my family here in Westland, I want them to know the city just as I knew it. We need leaders at City Hall who will fight to protect local property values, who will work toward more affordable water rates, and making sure we can attract new businesses. Since I've been on council, we've been able to accomplish things like removing the fees when calling for a special pickup. We saved our recycling program when it was proposed to be sent to the Detroit incinerator, and we've finally been able to add a patrol officer to our police department. I've been able to sponsor and pass council resolutions that work to protect elders from abuse, protect the environment, and there's still so much more that needs to be done. While knocking on doors this year, I've heard from several thousand residents about what they think should be prioritized in upcoming budgets. The greatest concerns shared with me are those related to flooding, power outages, and economic development. I'm committed to pressing these issues at City Hall and making sure solutions are implemented as soon as possible. We need to step up our efforts on preventative maintenance in the city's storm drains and expand upon the system to make sure it can handle the amount of rain as we've seen earlier this year. Over the last few months, power outages have affected our city more than ever. I will continue to be a council member who believes in holding companies like DTE accountable and making sure the necessary infrastructure improvements are made to prevent future outages. The City of Westland is set to receive over $25 million from the federal government as part of the American Rescue Plan. How that money is spent will affect our city for years to come. I believe we should use those funds for projects like, for example, building a water tower. Other communities in the neighboring communities have been able to build towers and have seen success with stabilizing and even lowering water rates. And this is done by filling the tower during nighttime hours, releasing the water back into the system during the day when the rates are higher. Another major priority for the next term will be to boost economic development. Neighboring cities have been able to attract large companies, while a number of large vacant buildings remain eyesores here in Westland. Attracting new developments and creating jobs within the city should be a top priority for all of us. I look forward to meeting and reconnecting with as many of you as possible, sharing my plans, hearing your concerns, and implementing a vision for Westland that we can all agree on, and that's why I'm running for re-election. Westland is a special place, and I want to see it thrive. As of today, my candidacy is endorsed by State Representative Kevin Coleman, City Councilman Mike McDermott, the UAW Region 1A, Metro Detroit AFL-CIO, the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 58, the Westland Police Lieutenants and Sergeants Association, Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers, Local 2 of Michigan. Westland, I'm asking that you vote to re-elect me as your voice on the City Council. Please feel free to contact me with questions, concerns, or even to request a yard sign at 734-578-3412. You can even visit my website at www.votepeterherzberg.com. Thank you for your time.